And we thank you for giving it to us. Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. Klay Thompson is out there with Irving. Then there's Bull. And it's Vega in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Holmgren. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Some close defense is not going to scare off Kyrie Irving. He gets in there, he's physical right back, and he gets the finish.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Irving. He had 40 points in the win against Cleveland.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Giddey against Thompson. And Giddey gets it to go.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. Obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, spotting an open teammate that time.
Cunningham outside. There's the pass to Giddey. And Bull pulls it down.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Vega. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bull, that's good. Bull's got his second bucket.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Cunningham. Here's Giddey. Cunningham on the wing. Got a hand on it. Cunningham against Irving. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now the Mavericks with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Three-pointer. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And Ball pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 11.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That shot no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's good for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 10. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Cunningham outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Giddey. He had 19 points in the win against Minnesota.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Whitehead's checked in for Josh Giddey.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Inside. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder making a switch here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. On the wing, James. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Clock is at 3. James, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Whitehead. James covering. 6 to shoot.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams, that's good.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Mavericks leading by 8. Now Irving. Over Warren. Offensive rebound Mavericks. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Mavericks score.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Potter. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the shot goes in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Whitehead. 9 points last game. Outside Warren. And the rejection by Evans.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Whitehead. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the left block. Good as the jump shot falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
That's tipped, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. .116 left in the first quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Passes to Warren. Over Evans.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 14. James outside. Williams with the steal. Pass to Whitehead from past the arc. Third time is not the charm. Oh. For 3 from the floor so far.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Warren. Here's Potter. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Outside Irving. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. The shot off that time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We've got more in store for you. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Bowles. Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Thunder trailing by 18. Tries again. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. On the pass to Vega. Thompson passes to Jovic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Now, Giddey's shot continues to look like it's taking its strides.
Irving surveying the floor. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Bowles.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Here's Giddey. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's tipped. Cunningham outside. Giddey kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And he lobs it up.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Cunningham against Irving. They get it again. Holmgren. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
James checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's James. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the
Second free
Mavericks.
throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Third team
Oh, the
foul.
officials are all over that.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the Thunder making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. Now here's James. He has 5. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience, you understand what the other team is going to do, so the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, they've got Klay Thompson, and it's James in at the 2.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top.
Passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Curry. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Poole shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Doncic on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got 7 assists in the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Curry. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. The Mavericks making a switch here. James is checked in.
Team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Perkichin. Fades. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over in the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
Williams is checked in for Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Jumps up, and Doncic with the jam.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Poole. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Golden State calls timeout. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. It appears to be just a leg cramp. A pretty good outcome given the circumstances. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Sims.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Good whistle there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
It's stolen by Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Mavs, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Poole, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
I'll tell you what, turnovers just continue to hurt them here in this quarter.
The Mavericks trailing. James, left side. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Here's Perkichin. Pure from three-point range. 16 points for him.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And there's James from the arc. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to...
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And that's got...
Nabbing another steal.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game. Williams passes to Wiggins. Now here's Poole. Oh, there's the alley. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And that one's good. Bold.
The assist.
And the Mavericks lead by 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks? And the Warriors call time here.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And here we can check out the story for Luka Doncic. Poole against Thompson. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. And here's Kuminga for 3. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Golden State basketball.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at Dallas. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season. And checking out the Warriors, down a few spots.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Luka Doncic. One shot.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Perkichin, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The three from Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Free ball.
Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Kuminga. He's got 17. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Doncic with it. Kuminga defends.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense, where they're really cooking right now.
Williams passes to Poole. Wiggins with it. There's a minute 47 left in the third. It's not going to go for him. The Mavericks leading. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Down low. Oh. And he throws it down with one hand.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. In third, Dallas.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And that one's good. Oh.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Doncic against Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Out to Thompson for 3. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bol. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And they doubled up Doncic to the inside. Here's Bol. Offensive rebound. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
And the Warriors shooting 35% in the third quarter. Williams passes to Curry. Oh, they get a handoff. Yet another steal from him.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
Showing he still can get up. Thompson with the oop. Nice to see him rise up after all those leg injuries. And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept his offense under his thumb.
Man, you look at all those steals. Let's just say you don't see this every night.
He's been an absolute thief out there all night long and is having a defensive game that you never see.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Curry.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Jovic. The shot's good. 12 points for him.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Williams in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Doncic. James, right side. Kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Williams passes to Kuminga. Williams against James. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by James. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Back to Williams. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Doncic.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Tipped away.
They've been making plays like this all night. Just sharp defense, not taking any possessions off.
Shot's good by Vega.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Curry passes to Williams. And here is Kuminga. Outside Curry. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Poole, he's checked in for Curry. Doncic hits them both. Williams with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Kuminga, tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Here's Perkichin. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
James, that's good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Puts it up from 12, and he makes it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Vega. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And here is Williams. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And the Warriors call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Here's Moody. Pass to Vildoza. Here's Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Vildoza. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Right wing. Here's Moody. Pass to Vildoza. Fires from the wing. Count that one. Now here's Doncic. Harris goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has gotten his first basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another one falls. Amazing!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And that one good.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Matthews. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Warriors have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Moody, hounded by Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step.
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Miller. Here's Diakite. Here's Vildoza. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Prince. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches it. The shot no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Diakite. Banked it in off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Doncic on the wing. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
To the right side. Out left to the wing. Here's Vildoza.
Golden State foul.
Beasley's checked in for the Warriors. Goodwin's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Prince. And that one is hammered home.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Hook loose. Here's Vildoza. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Diakite. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Pass to Miller. Here's Vildoza. To the paint. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Harris. Misses from short range. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Going inside. That shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. Here's Miller. He drops it from range.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Diakite.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Miller. The shot won't fall. The Mavericks shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Beasley outside. Pass to Vildoza. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip.
Here's Goodwin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the Mavs.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Beasley outside. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.